Right, hello everybody and welcome to Matt Fryer Golf. I'm down at TrueFit Golf Centre today, and today I'm going to be giving you a nice little pitching tip. Now, winter's coming, it's cold in the UK, it's raining, it's wet underfoot, ground's starting to get a little bit muddy. So what you will notice now, any slight problem with your chipping, any little bit of worry that you've got, you'll start to notice that you might get a few fats or thins out there. And we're going to look at the setup today, guys. What I tend to see now with people who I teach, when they talk about their pitching woes and their chipping woes, you know, I've started to fat it, I've started to thin it, I do this, I do that. You know, first thing, let's have a look at your setup to start with. And one big common thing that I tend to see when you get these guys who are getting the fats and thins, the first thing they do is, oh well, you know, I'm doing that, so my logic was to get the ball as far back in my stance so I could just chop down on it, get the ball first, it would be a nice strike, and I get a little bit of spin on it as well, and I just try and get a load of shaft lean in here as well, so my hands are quite nice in front of the ball and I've got all my weight in the target, and it looks like probably the most uncomfortable thing in the world I've ever seen when pitching. So today I'm going to give you a basic setup for how we're going to pitch it, and it will go against probably what you've seen in the past, in the old the historic way that it was taught. There's some great guys out there now, people like James Ridyard, he's a great one to go and have a look at, guys. If you check his stuff out on pitching, it's awesome. And basically give you a nice, easy, simple setup that's going to get you more consistency in your strike, and especially with, like I say, winter coming and the ground not being so great, if it's something that you can work on. You can even do this at the range with a little trick as well. It's going to help you strike the ball better all the time. So, like I say, in the past, if we were to put an alignment cane down, we had the ball here, and we were going to set up to this golf ball now, and we've started to notice that we've had some fats and thins. What we'd notice is Joe Bloggs would have the ball at the back of his stance with a load of weight at the front of it, probably 70–80% of weight in his lead foot, hands really pressed forward, so he's de-lofted the club already, and he's actually taken any bounce out of play. He's just got the leading edge in, so what we'd see is this one where it's quite a hard, harsh strike into the back of the ball. Now if you don't quite get it right, first thing that's going to happen, that lead edge is digging into the ground, load, nice big divot, ball's going a couple of feet in front of you, and you're going to look like a muppet in front of your friends. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to get you set up better. So what I want you to do when you go and practice this now, all you need is whatever wedge you pitch with, whether it's your pitching wedge, your sand wedge, you know, try and get a favourite one as well. If you can just practice with one of these and get really comfortable and confident with one wedge, that's your starting point. Either use an alignment cane, golf club, whatever it may be. If you've got the golf club, make sure the head's actually behind you, not in front of you. Shaft, you're going to place that down on the ground with the ball a couple of inches in front of it. Now what we'd normally see, like I say, is that ball at the back. We're not going to do that. I want you to get the cane or the shaft directly in the middle of your stance. So if you had a jacket on like mine with the zip, it's going to be running straight through the middle of your body here, as we can see. Now what we're going to do, once we've done that, we'd find a nice comfortable distance from the ball and get set up, and then we're just going to pop this ball so the right edge of the golf ball for the right-handed golfer is just on the edge of the cane, so it's slightly in front of centre now. It's not getting back towards the back of the stance, it's gone ever so slightly towards the lead leg now. Then what we're going to do, instead of having our hands super pressed out in front so we look like we're playing a cricket shot, I want you to have your hands, when you grip the golf club, level with the golf ball. Not behind it, not super in front, just level with the golf ball now. And we're going to place maybe 55% of weight on our lead foot, not loads. What we're trying to do, guys, is get this angle of attack a little bit more shallow, so we're not getting into digging out too much. We don't want to be taking big divots. We just want to be bruising the surface a little bit. Just bruising it, not digging it out. And what we're going to do there, so we've got the ball just in front of centre now. We've got our hands just level with the golf ball, and just a little bit of weight into the lead foot, so 55% like I say. Secondly, what I want you to do once you've got used to this, guys, instead of being really far away from the golf ball, I want you to feel that you're a little bit more upright. So for a pitch shot, we're not making a big rotational swing, it's not a power shot. It's a shot that it's more finesse based. Someone like Pels uses the finesse method. We want to be able to hit these shots quite accurately and really control the distance so we can hit these wedges closer. So by getting a little bit closer and feeling a bit more upright, we're going to get the swing plane moving a little bit more upright now. So the middle of the golf club, the sweet spot's always tracking back and towards the middle of the golf ball towards the middle of the face, sorry. So we're going to be delivering it there. We're going to get consistency of strike, which is going to help us control that distance and also the actual aim of where the ball's going. So we're going to get into that, guys. Let's have a look at it. So cane's in the middle, the ball's just slightly in front. We're going to put a little bit of weight into that left foot, and then a light, nice grip, make a swing, and off we go. Nice, simple, easy pitch. What we do, like I said before, we're actually using the bounce of the golf club now, which is the leading edge and the angle from the back edge of the golf club to the leading edge. When you get the shaft leaning forwards, you basically wipe it all out. We're going to use it, so if you do get anything a little bit heavy or thin, that's going to be there as a bit of buffer to get away with those slightly missed strikes that you're going to have. That little tip that I said before, little secret that you can practice at the range. If you were to get a piece of chalk, or you can get the strike stickers or the foot spray nowadays, and just rub it over your face like this, so you have a nice colourful face. So what we want to see, guys, once we've got the chalk on the face, and if you do think you're fatting it, what you'd notice is the strike location is further up the golf club. It'd be further up the face towards the top of the grooves, the top grooves. So what we're going to do is make sure, as we're taking our good setup, we've got that little bit of weight in the lead foot, hands are pressed just level with the golf ball, stood a little bit more upright as we make our swing. Perfect. Strike location, slightly toey for me, but it's actually not too far up. If you are fatting them, it'll sound a bit of a heavier strike on the mat when you're at the driving range, and you'd notice that the strike location was higher up the face. So guys, very simple, easy, basic setup for pitching. Adopt this into your game, you're going to get more consistency with strike. You're going to hit some better shots. Again, we need that when we're pitching the ball. We are trying to get it as close as possible. If you can get deadly from sort of 100 yards in, guys, your scores will lower. If you're great with a wedge, you can't go wrong from there really, as long as you're obviously not hitting out of bounds up the tee every time. So one more, let's see how we go. A little bit of weight, hands level. A little bit heavy, that one. Yeah, the strike has now ridden up the face a little bit here. So guys, nice easy tip for you there. I hope it helps you. Give it a go. Give it a comment down below as well if it does help you. Give the video a thumbs up if you've liked it, and remember guys, do subscribe to the channel for loads more free tips. Got some more pitching stuff coming up for you soon as well. Thanks for watching.